What's up, guys? I'm gonna be teaching you how to build a photo gallery, and I want to take you back to where I've come from. Yeah, I just went here to, you just type in your browser, you say AWS Management Console. I want to show you how to build a private photo gallery and using AWS S3 and then using the buckets, and you creating an app on the Amazon Web Services console. So we gonna come here to the Amazon management console, and then we come here to sign in. You're gonna say I'm signing in because I already created my account. If you have not created account, then you have to sign in. You have to create the account. But I already created the account, and they had to charge me $10, and this thing is going to work for a period of 1 year. 1 year I paid only $1. That's the free trial for 1 year. And so now here I come here to amplify, AWS amplify, and then what I do is I come here to create a new app. Then I say I want a new hosted app. This one don't mind about them because this is where I am, and you can see now I'm in Europe, Eastern Europe, Stockholm, not one. Yes, that's it. Eastern Frankfurt, that's Germany. We're in Europe, Stockholm, because that's detected automatically. So I create my new app and I say build app, and I come here and give the name of their app. One thing, the name of the app must not have spaces, and it must be small letters. So now I want to create one which is as an image uploader. So I say image gallery, because that's an image gallery, and then I can call it file uploader, something like that. But I want to call it image uploader. Okay, let me call it file uploader, something like this, because I'll be uploading files on the AWS server or in the database, and it will be stored in the buckets. Then I say, okay, let me call it image because I'll be saving. No, okay, let me call it file, something like that. File uploader, something. It depends on the name that you want to call your app. So I say confirm deployment. And then this busy coming here to create to deploy, and then to take us to where we want to create our app. You can see it is setting up Amplify Studio, setting up Amplify Studio, and you can see the Amplify Studio is a visual development environment for configuring UI and backend resources. Extend with Amplify CLI, and this initialize the background. This is where you test how your computer's processing power is, and you can see it is creating a back end, back end of the app. So when they tell you want a full stack software developer, then you know if you're working with the back end here, you are good. So here is how you test how fast your computer is. So if you're having, my computer is Core i5 7th generation, but you can see how long it is taking to compile such a project. And if you have a very slow computer like Core i3 or Duo Core, then this is not the type of thing that you would need a very powerful machine. Like now I'm seeing the need, if I'm continuing with web development, I have to buy Core i7 with the ball, at least like 11th generation, that can handle this type of work. Then now I go to launch my studio, and you're gonna see that it will take some good time because my processing power is 2.78 and it is Core i5, so it is still not managing to handle the things in a very short time. So the next thing will be one, we will have to create our authentication. Authentication is here. We shall create authentication, and then we shall also create our storage. And the authentication, we shall have to come here and we start from scratch. We leave email that our users will be using the email login, and it will remain there. Enable user assigned the email address. Email login is protected by password challenge. And then you come here and you say deploy, and then you confirm the deployment, and then this thing is gonna complete. After it is done that, it is taking some time. Picture in picture AWS need or user report deployment log. So I am a new person. I'm still a junior web developer, and I'm transferring from Java. I have experience in Kotlin, in Java development, Android. I have a Play Store account. When you go to the Play Store and then you type in Mohos Dennis, you're gonna see how my name is, and then you're gonna see the number of projects I've done in the last period of the years, and then you're gonna know that I have some pretty cool experience. You can see I'm a student of doing my masters, but as well as I'm volunteering to teach these things because I have to teach people how to use the new software. When you come here to UpBrain, they will tell you about me. And UpBrain says Mosni is another developer that has been active since 2016. The current app portfolio contains 22 apps. Two of most important apps being the things for a pattern you can use price. Both of them have been installed more than 100,000 times. And this resides in Kampala, and he has this number of websites. And the mostly used this is this one. So this one is mostly what I use. This avritechno.blogspot.com, and is where I put most of my information. These ones are just trial websites. If you go this one, this is just a trial website, and this one is also I hosted this one on Firebase, and it is not that okay. As you can see, it is somewhat good. Avritechnovations.web.app. Best services for your excellent IT services, and this is one something that I did that you can find. That is my blog, and this is my official blog. And this is something that I have done overnight, and you can come to a blog and then you give us an appointment. You make an appointment that you want to meet this IT specialist, and then we're gonna appoint you so that you can meet that person, and you're gonna say you want coding now, you want to host, you want to policy, and then you in department you want software or networking or printer. And this is one of our websites that is newly being deployed to handle such tasks and queries. So we can go back to our app and we see what it has done. And as you can see now, it has finished. And then now we want to go to the storage. The storage, we are going to create our database. And then when you talk about experience with S3 buckets, this is a bucket. So we're going to get our database. We're going to be stored in this. We're going to create a bucket here. So when you're applying for a job now, say I know how to use buckets and containers, and then you're going to learn job as a junior web developer. So the users must have the ability to upload, to view, and then to delete their photos. Now the guest users must have the ability to upload only and not to view or delete anything. Because the users should have the ability to upload, to view, and to delete. No, because you have to sign in and then you have the permissions to delete. So who users can delete, can only view. I think we're gonna give them only something to view only. They're gonna not have anything that they delete or upload. And then I can have this, all users can have their upload, and then you remove permission from them to view and then to delete, because we want them to log in and then have access to the system and give us some more money. And then you're gonna create your bucket here, and then our bucket is going to move on. You're seeing the bucket is being created. And bucket can only contain the following collections. Oh, deployment failed, so we created wrongly our bucket. And then you're gonna go back. Bucket name can only contain file uploader storage. This is the bucket name can only contain bucket name must not contain spaces, uppercase letters, or special characters. So we're going to remove this thing and then we're going to do this. Must not contain spaces. Bucket name. Must not contain spaces, uppercase letters, and special characters. While bucket name must begin and end with a letter or number. File uploader, and that's the name I've given to my bucket. You're going to upload, view, and then delete. Then the user's guests will only have the ability to upload, and to view and delete, they must have to consult me. An error occurred. The bucket already exists. No. So let me create another bucket because this bucket is becoming stubborn. An error occurred while processing your request. Bucket name can only use the following characters and should have a minimum of 3 characters and a maximum of 47 characters. So the deployment failed. I deploy. Meaning I have to create the app, a new app again. This app has a special character. So we're going to come back here and we'll create our app. You get it? Because our app is having a problem. Come here, build a new app, and then I call it img upload. So we are setting up our studio. Initializing the back-end environment. Mwambie Farao nimelokoka, sitarudi nyuma, mimi na